These 6 horrifying crocodile encounters could very well be the reason you never go near water again. Number 1. Near Grand Harbor, Texas, YouTuber Jordan Armacost decided to bring his dog Arya on an exciting kayaking trip. Little did he know, those waters were unfortunately infested with hungry alligators. While calmly paddling around the lake, the man immediately pulls his dog away from the ledge as he spots the head of an alligator poking out of the water, probably waiting for its chance to snatch poor Arya away.
Arya, come here. Arya, come here. Come here. Come here. I for real think that was a gator right there.
He attempts to leave the area, but is once again forced to pull his dog back after seeing another gator head.
You better stay on here, girl. Sit down. Sit down. Oh, Arya, stay. Stay. F***ing
Now seriously fearing for his and Arya's lives, he turns the kayak around and paddles as fast as he can away from those dangerous predators. I hope he doesn't go back there with his dog anytime soon. Number 2. While tarpon fishing on a beautiful day in Florida, a man quickly backed away from the water after spotting the head of a huge alligator coming straight towards him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We gotta be careful here.
Trying to avoid becoming this predator's dinner, he immediately runs backward on the trail, After luckily picking himself back up on time, he proceeds to try to scare the hungry animal away, but it unfortunately doesn't work out too well.
Get back.
Contrary to what most would do, he goes back to see the alligator, but it thankfully already gave up on its hopes for dinner and began walking away. This could have easily been this man's last day on Earth. Number 3. Australian YouTuber Last Cast Louie and his friend decided that it was a perfect day to go out and catch some fish. After arriving on an island, they begin looking around in hopes to find the perfect spot. Eventually, they come across a remote billabong and decide to settle there for the day. After multiple attempts, they finally manage to catch a fish, but unfortunately struggle to get it out of the water safely.
Man's hooked up to a barrel. Decent size. Don't snap that, don't snap that. Drag it along. Walk it. We're gonna be so careful of crocs right now. If we're not careful, there's gonna be a croc that's gonna come and grab us soon.
As Louie approaches the water to grab the fish with a stick, you can clearly see the head of a terrifying crocodile poking out and staring them down. Still, thankfully unharmed by any of the predators, they put the fish back into the water and try to catch a few more. A few minutes go by when Louie spots the bubbles of a crocodile swimming in their direction, most likely waiting for its chance to attack.
Just there. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. I'll try to zoom in. Definitely a croc making its way across here, straight towards us. So creepy.
Luckily, they both realize that staying there is too risky and decide to call it a day. I can't even begin to explain how lucky those two got. Number 4. An Australian man was out with some friends near a remote river in hopes to have some fun. Having tied a rope to a tree branch, he gets ready to swing himself into the seemingly safe waters. What happens next might shock you. The crocodile thankfully missed its bite. Now under shock, the man immediately swims back to shore and gets out of the water as fast as he can. I have no doubt that this day scarred him for life. Number 5. Danny and his buddies from the Swamp and Stomp YouTube channel are on an average duck hunting trip in Florida where they didn't really expect much to happen. After a few hours of successful hunting, they unfortunately spot a huge alligator eating one of the poor ducks that was shot down earlier. Since they were just about to leave anyway, the man filming tries to cross the swamp to get to his canoe on the other side, but the hungry predator refuses to let him go so easily. After his first warning shot, the man continues to walk back towards his canoe when he notices that the beast is unfortunately still following him. This is when he decides to shoot his second shot in order to really prevent the dangerous animal from coming any further. Thankfully, it gives up on its hopes for a nice meal and quits following him around. You can clearly see the impressive size of the alligator as he passes by it in his canoe. Let's just say that you wouldn't want a thing like that anywhere near you. Number 6. YouTuber John Meslin and his son Cameron were at their local pond trying to have a fun fishing session, hoping that everything would go as planned. As Cameron catches his first fish of the day and tries to proudly show it off to the camera, you can already begin to see the ripples in the distance from the approaching hungry alligator.
And it was on its, oh crap. It was slipping out of my hands, and so it's heavy.
Thankfully, the kid turns around at the last second and notices the incoming danger. I think they both know what would have happened if they hadn't spotted the predator in time. Thanks for watching until the end. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications if you would like to see more videos like these. See you in the next one.